This is the one in
Out of my
Colorado.
class.
It's a family friendly, has mini golf, but also has a Ferrari that you can take out on the go-kart track. So,
And
oh, nice.
oh,
That's definitely a track of something. I'm a product manager who likes to design things,
and I'm an engineer who likes to try new toys.
and we're going to try to learn AI together. Warning: the following contains footage of what happens when two untrained professionals click buttons with zero training. We have no idea what we're doing. I thought today we could try doing something where we build a directory using Replit. Nothing too fancy, but I wanted to bring in some of what Perplexity Comet can do in terms of its research and accessing Perplexity in the browser side panel and see how that workflow looks like. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What do you know about directories, or like what can you tell me about directories?
All I know is it's a wall of information, and that and when I think of directories, for some reason I think of Craigslist, and it just has like a bunch of listings of stuff.
Okay, so just a bunch of listings of stuff. So I think the other side of it too is that directories usually try to optimize for like search results rankings, right? And so I don't know what that means. So I'm just going to ask it to use that in consideration when building it. And also because a lot of people are finding things through ChatGPT or whatever now, I'm going to see what happens if I say make it optimized for ChatGPT search results and just see what it says. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to building directories. I'm just trying to see what a bare bones version of it might look like. Is there anything else I should prompt Replit in terms of like search results or making it easy to find?
I think you covered pretty good cases there, and it sounds like it would future-proof with some like AI SEO. And I'm kind of curious what Replit thinks that means. But we could start with that and see what it looks like and build on top of that.
Okay. I think maybe what we could do is just actually, I want to see what happens here. Let's just say, give me. So, this is the assistant in Comment, right? So, I can actually access Perplexity as a side panel. Just say, give me a prompt for an app, AI app builder to build me a directory of, I'm going to say go-kart tracks, just something random. It has to be optimized for SEO and ChatGPT search results.
So meta. AI feeding into AI.
Yep. And I think the nice thing about Perplexity's Comet browser is that you can do it right side by side, right? Like it's not like you have to have two browser windows open or two tabs. And actually, I've never really used Perplexity as like just a chat app. I've usually just used it to search for things. So this is interesting. Um,
Yeah.
what does it say? Build an AI-powered web directory app. List go-kart tracks across the United States. Optimized for SEO to rank highly in Google, Bing. Bing. Okay, that's a call. All
It's covering your cases.
right. What about Perplexity? Shout yourself out, Perplexity. Come on. Uh, Detailed listings for each track. Yep, that makes sense. Powerful search and filter. Okay. SEO friendly URLs and page titles for each track and city state landing
Uh,
page. I guess that makes sense. I have no idea. Meta descriptions.
yeah, classic.
Uh, I don't really know what this means. Have you had experience with this part of SEO?
I do not. So I don't really remember that at all. It could be similar to Google Places. They may have a specific format if you're like a business and you need to display then the results in a more rich presentation, but I'm actually not very familiar with what they're saying there with the FAQ page or the local business stuff.
Okay.
It could be similar.
Okay. I think it's good enough. I'm gonna figure out what not to include in here because there's some things like open graph and Twitter card metadata. I don't know that that is necessary. Alt text for alt images. So I'm gonna copy most of it, right? So I'm gonna copy most of it. Um, I don't even know if I want to say AI powered web directory. Just say web directory.
Yeah.
I also don't want to say this.
We
Oh,
don't need all of the SEO requirements, like automatic site map generation. Let's
okay,
just get rid of it and keep it simple.
okay,
Just so, and optimized loading speed, that's probably not a big deal. So let's just, uh, that could always be done later.
okay,
I'd rather have it focus on like, the basic essentials.
okay. So let's go ahead and click Start Chat. I actually had Perplexity open in a different tab. You see here, but I forgot that I could just access it from the side panel. So why don't we just close this little guy and see what happens with Replit?
I do like the features that it tries to come up with. All you said was give me a directory for go-kart tracks, which I didn't know what that would entail, but you know, with Perplexity or the assistant on the side, it was like saying, here's the detailed listing. It includes name, address, the location, the the amenities, which I didn't really think about amenities. I just thought about go-kart, but it's showing like some examples would be food or arcade or party bookings. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually didn't even think about that part either. But okay, let's see what Replit decides to show us. So visual preview. Okay. Oh man, I like that. We can see it, and it also says like approve the plan when you're ready. So let's just see what it has. I mean, visually, yeah, it looks pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Ooh, track type. Didn't think about that. That's cool.
I am curious to see how it populates some of this data. Okay, that's a real go-kart track.
Hey, is that a real location too? Oh,
Not sure.
the information they're filling out here is pretty cool. Like, I didn't really think about the price per race either, but
Yeah,
uh that is something you definitely would want to show off.
yeah.
Ooh, can
That
you really take that sports car on the track?
Yeah, so go-karts come in different sizes and shapes. So this is the
Ah,
one in
out of my
Colorado.
class.
It's a family friendly, has mini golf, but also has a Ferrari that you can take out on the go-kart track. So
Nice.
I'm gonna try that out. Yep.
Family of two, I
This
guess.
is not the go-karting that I've seen, but this is the stretch that you need to do, to keep yourself limber before you jump in the
Yeah,
track. Yep.
you don't want to get a cramp when you're, go-karting.
No, when you're driving, a Ferrari, you want to make sure that your muscles are all working. Okay, anyway, this is all interesting. I like the basic idea of it. Um, let's see what features they are suggesting. So, track directory, advanced search and filtering, SEO friendly URL structure, sections. Again, still don't know what this is, but I'm going to let it cook with that. Oh, it's still doing stuff? I don't know. User review and track submission system. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Admin panel for
Hmm.
track management. I all these sound okay. Let's see what it told us not to do yet. Huh. I actually don't know if we need user accounts. I feel like that's too
Yeah,
much information or too much features.
agreed.
What about the other three? Do we just trash them or just say approve plan?
I'd say I'm always the type of person that likes to simplify everything and build the complex stuff later. Like, do we need a Google Business API? Probably not. That would mean we would have to maintain and update this data, but I think that's okay. For now, like I think we're always going to have to scrape this data somehow anyways. And the advanced, SEO stuff that can always come later as well. The database, let's just skip that for now.
Okay, it says later, so I'm guessing it's not doing it right now.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna hit approve plan and start.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, now that we have this working, um, we got a list, we got tracks. What's the next step, you think?
Now we should populate it with real data instead of that mock data, and start there.
Okay, so maybe first we click view details. We see all the data that it actually shows. So this is the description, track information, price, opening times. There's a lot of stuff. So maybe before we go to Perplexity, maybe we could say List all the metadata associated with each track as a bulleted list, I guess. I don't know how to spell bulleted right now.
It'll understand you.
Okay, so now that we have a list of metadata, so track metadata fields, address, city, track details, description, track type, location data, okay, image URL, I don't know.
I think image URL will be an interesting challenge to see if it
Okay,
can get it.
is active. We probably don't need
Probably
this,
don't
eh?
really need that, and Perplexity won't understand that at all, so we can just leave that.
We probably don't even need this, right? Like, there's not going to be ratings or review counts that it's going to pull, right?
Yeah, let's just skip that as well.
Okay. Okay, so we have the list of metadata. I think we'll just use the track details and location data. And I think what we can do is like we can grab this and then open up Perplexity to see if it can just find us a bunch of tracks with this so that we can actually populate with real data. So let's try that. Find me the all the go-kart tracks in California and show me the results in a bulleted list for each of these fields.
Hopefully this won't take too long.
Okay, it's fast, but it didn't give me the bulleted list.
What if you ask for it in JSON format?
Can you give it to me in JSON?
Oh, hey, I think this looks good.
Okay, let's assume it looks good. So I copied it. What do I do here?
Tell Replit to remove all mock data and replace it with this data, then paste in the JSON.
Oh, cool. Pasted it
And
as the whole
hopefully,
thing.
oh, that's fine.
Great. Okay, it says I have successfully replaced all the mock data with California go-kart track data. Remove all mock tracks. Added 5. Was there only 5? Interesting.
Hmm.
Tracks included. Okay, updated cars. Okay, the search functionality now works. Oh, should we just try to search for things then?
Yeah. Try Anaheim.
Search. Oh, I don't like that it keeps showing me like that. Hey, wait, why did it change the thumbnail like that?
Huh.
That's weird. It like
Oh,
redid the
yeah.
UX for it.
Okay.
But anyway, I think this is right.
Yeah,
Let's.
let's search that up and see. Search that address or even the name, K1 Speed Anaheim,
Oh, you know what? I
on
can
Google or
probably
Perplexity.
just do. Give me the
If
opening hours for. Oh, there now it works because it showed me just now.
Mm,
Yeah, it works. It's the right data.
cool.
Okay. What?
It really has a full bar.
I mean, apparently, I'm gonna question it.
No, that's really cool though that it filled out all that information for us and all we
True.
didn't even have to do the hard work.
True. Okay. Now that we have the real data, what should we do? We get it for the rest of the
Um,
states or just
yeah,
push?
let's just add one more state. Let's add Texas.
Oh, Texas is a good one. Okay. Let's do the same thing for go-kart tracks in Texas. I wonder if it's going to remember to do the JSON thing. Yep, there it is.
Hey, that means adding states are so easy if you just keep asking it for certain
True.
states and you just say do it again for a different
Let's
location.
add more real data. Okay. Let's just keep going back and forth. It says now it has comprehensive coverage with both indoor and outdoor tracks. You can search for Texas, Dallas, or outdoor. Actually, let's try outdoor. Wait, where's outdoor? Okay, here. Oh no, it's white again. Ah.
We'll fix that
We'll
later.
fix it later. Okay. Yep.
Outdoor. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. There's a good
Wow,
mix.
Texas has a lot of outdoor tracks.
It does. Okay. All right. I don't know what to do next. I feel like I'm tempted to kind of mix around with the UI, but maybe we don't need to, and we just need to put something out there.
Oh, you know what would be an interesting challenge for Perplexity would be if it could get images or get an image URL for each of the JSON thing it had and regurgitate like that same JSON and just give it back to Replit and say, hey, update the information with this and see if Replit's able to procure an
Each
image
of
URL.
the go-kart track listings, can you output a JSON with, what did I say, with the image of the location along with the rest of the metadata, include both the California and Texas tracks. Am I saying this right?
Yeah, it's close
Or
enough.
image URL? Okay.
Oh yeah, you say image URL or that.
Or that.
We'll see. We'll find out real quick. Interesting. It's searching it for all the exterior images. It looks right. I mean, it's taking the image from the WordPress website. That one's a logo, but honestly, better than somebody doing yoga on that directory.
Okay, so basically we can say back to Replit, say update the data using the attach, which now includes an image URL. Update each listing with that image. I actually don't know if it pulled everything, but I think we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, as long as it works, then it's fine.
Okay, it says I've updated all track data with authentic image URLs. K1 speed tracks now shows. It's really cool that it's actually calling out individual tracks. But I guess now we got
Yeah.
to test it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's scroll down and
Oh
I guess
yeah,
we could
I
search
guess.
again.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
That's definitely a track of something.
Let's see
That's
some more.
that's a logo. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I
That's
mean, it's the right logo.
that's picture
I
of the
mean,
website.
it's still more relevant than what we had.
Yeah. And
Oh,
then let's see what else can we see. Shakers. Sure. I think that's fine. Okay, so we have a working website with working data. K1 speed. Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, it's pretty good actually. It feels realistic at this point.
yeah, way better than what we had from before.
Okay. So what's next? What would you do from here?
So I would say, even though it only has California and Texas and only a subset of that data, it is a working directory that you can search and see real information with like the hours and the facilities that it has. So I would say this would be good enough to even publish and just support the current states that we have, and you can always add more later.
Okay, so let's go through the deploy steps for Replit. So I'll go ahead and click this button. I don't know what any of this means. Machine power, 3 machines, 1 machine. I don't know. I guess if you're anticipating a lot of people using it, I'm just going to click approve. Okay, so we can see all this information, the primary domain, which is a Replit subdomain. So cart locator is available. Yeah, so now we can hit deploy. So it looks like it's already deployed. And then we're gonna go to this domain. I can buy a new domain, that's cool, but not for this one. And there it is. We have our track finder website.
Hey, scroll down. Oh yeah, look at that. Real data. We didn't
Yeah.
even have to scrape it.
You know, do I go to the website?
Oh,
Oh, it doesn't work.
almost, almost. But
Almost.
I'm
I
kind of impressed that is that real?
I think this is real. Yeah, there we go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Perplexity actually scraped the information for you quite well, and Replit did a great job of fitting all those in.
Yeah. Okay, I think let's recap what we learned today. So for me, this is a good exercise in learning how to use multiple different AI tools with different capabilities. So we used Replit, which is obviously an app builder, but we used Perplexity, specifically Perplexity Comet, to do the research, to do like that side by side where we can like chat with Perplexity while we're on Replit's website and be able to kind of build a directory website just using those two tools. And I'm sure there's other ways and better ways of building a directory website, but for me, I think this is a good exercise in what it takes to go from just an idea to an actually live website on the internet.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there that it was really cool to be able to use multiple tools for this project. And I think this will be more realistic to most people's use cases is that you're not just going to use one tool, you're likely going to use as many tools as it takes to achieve what you want. We already knew that Replit can build apps really well, especially for front end. But what surprised me was that Replit understood a lot of the ask that you had. So, for example, you had a bunch of JSON with a bunch of fields in it, and you said, rip this out, the mock data out, and replace it with this real data. It entered in all the real data perfectly. When you asked for the schema to feed in into Perplexity, it gave you all that information perfectly. And what surprised me from Perplexity was that we learned that asking for the JSON version of the search results filled out the schema for you perfectly. At first, it just gave you the search results formatted in the Perplexity way, which is not what we wanted, and we don't want to feed that part into Revelit. But when you had asked it to, conform to a JSON format, it adhered to the schema that you gave it and wrote some Python code to parse that information and fed into Replit perfectly fine. So I was really impressed by that. And then the additional challenge of like, hey, like get me images was kind of far-fetched for me. Like I didn't think it would actually work, but it scanned the websites, it pulled what it thought was relevant. And to me, I would give it like 8 out of 10 for relevancy in the images, maybe even higher because I didn't think it would actually work. But the fact that it did tells me that, Perplexity for the research and the scraping worked out really well, like a lot better than I thought.
Cool. I like the summary. But yeah, until next time, we'll try something else out next time.